Hi everyone! In today's DIY projects, we're crafting with Dollar Tree items. We'll be creating some beautiful home decor on a budget that you could use to decorate your home. For your shopping convenience, all the items used in today's DIY projects will be linked in the description box below, so do check them out and let's jump right into our first DIY project. For our first project, we're going to be using popsicle sticks from the Dollar Tree and we're making a wall decoration. Here's my inspiration. I'm going to be using 10 popsicle sticks at their normal sizes, and then I'll cut some in half, and then I'll cut the rest in thirds. I'm just using my scissors to cut the popsicle sticks in half, and I'm curving the ends so they could all have the same shape. And I'm using a sanding paper to get the edges smooth. Then I'm cutting some in thirds. Now I have all my pieces. I have 7 small, 9 medium, and 9 large. I'm also using these wooden dowels. They're 12 inches each. If you can find bamboo skewers, go ahead and use the long bamboo skewers for this project. I'm joining my dowels. I'm going to be joining 3 sets of those. This will give my wall decoration some length, and you can go ahead and make it as large as you'd like. I cut some of my dowels down to size, just random lengths. I'm also using some 12-inch bamboo skewers, and I'm just clipping the ends off. Now I'm aligning the pieces. Just try to keep the pieces straight. To lock them together, I'll use my bamboo skewers. And I'm just cutting random lengths, making sure that the bamboo skewers are overlapping the dowels. To make my wall decor stronger, I'm using my wood glue and I'll just connect the pieces. Just try to keep them aligned while you're working. And the wood glue gives you some wiggle room, so if they're not straight, then you can go ahead and align them afterwards. If you're going to use a hot glue, you may make some mistakes. Now I'll go ahead and add my popsicle pieces and I'm placing them against the skewers. If you're liking what you see so far, please go ahead and help to support my channel by giving me a thumbs up. Another way that you can support my channel is by leaving me a comment. It doesn't have to be an entire sentence, just one word is good enough. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm using my wood glue to attach my popsicle sticks. I allowed my wood glue to get tacky for about 20 minutes. Then I'll go ahead and mix some of my wood glue with a small amount of water just to thin the wood glue a little bit, and I'll paint the entire thing. And this will act as a primer because I'm going to be spray painting the wood. For my spray paint, I'm using Rust-Oleum Metallic Gold, and I'll just spray paint the entire thing. And here's how this project turned out, guys. I hope you like this one. Now let's move on to our next project. I'm going to be using this empty bottle. And for this project, we're going to be making a table lamp. I'm just taking the label off. Use a hair dryer or a heat gun to remove the label. After I remove the label, I'm going to be cleaning the excess glue with some alcohol. Now my bottle is clean. I'm also going to be using the lid for the bottle. I'm using this garden dish from the Dollar Tree. Remove the label. And I'm also using some spoons from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to be using, I think, about 2 packs of the spoons. Just remove the handles. And I'm going to start attaching my spoons right on the lip. I'm making sure that the wider part of the spoon will be right around the edge of the dish. That way I won't see the edge when we're done. I'm making sure that the spoons are aligned properly. And there's a groove on the spoon, you'll see it. So just line them up as you're going around. We're going to be left with one small space, but that will be okay because we're going to add a second layer in the same row. So it should all be on one level. And we're going to take that going all the way around. Now we're going with the third row, and we're going to be adding 4 rows, and the fourth row will be right on that seam right there. So just add this row in the center from that seam to the first rows. Place them close to each other. Let them touch. And we're going to continue to go all the way around with that row. Now it's time to add our last row, and we're going right on that seam. Just place your first spoon between 2 of the previous ones and continue going all the way around, and you'll find that you're going to have to overlap it. So we want to cover up the ends of the spoons. So just push a small amount underneath the first one just to overlap them. And this is how we're looking. Now I'm going to go ahead and attach my bottle cover to my garden dish. And I'm using my strong adhesive. I'm placing a lot on the center of the lid and also on the edges. Now go ahead and line it up properly and allow it to dry. After a couple hours, then I took them outside and spray paint them. To spray paint the top, I'm going to be using my Rust-Oleum Gold. I also sprayed on the inside. And to spray paint the bottle, I use my matte black. And for this lamp, I'm using 2 rechargeable lights. And here's how this project turned out, guys. Hope you like this one. Now let's move on to our next project. For this project, we're going to be using plastic straws. I think I use 4 packs of my straws. For this project, we're making a wall decoration, and here's my inspiration. I'm going to go ahead and just clip off that extra piece at the top where they fold. Now I have all my pieces ready. I'm working on a silicone surface, so I'm just using my hot glue to attach the pieces together. And I'm just staggering all the pieces. And I'm adding different amounts to all my sets. And some of my straws, I cut them in half. I'm just using my scissors to clip off the excess hot glue on the sides. Now I'm looking for the ones with the same amount in them because we're going to want to line them up for some of them. Now I'm making my base. I'm using the larger ones to make the base. And I'm just lining them up. Just pay attention to how I'm doing them, okay? I'm doing them in this pattern just to add some height to my wall decoration. But I'll be covering up all those spaces in the center. Just try to get them straight so it will look like one long piece going all the way across. Now to hook our wall decor on the wall, I flipped it over and I'm going to be using this picture frame hook. Make sure to use a strong adhesive. I'm using my Rust-Oleum matte black spray paint and I'm spray painting the back and the sides and also the front. So everywhere is getting black paint. And here's how this project turned out, guys. I hope you like this one. Let me know which project was your favorite this week and if you'll be recreating any of these projects. If you missed my previous video, here it is on the screen. Just click that rectangular box to watch. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. Please remember to give me a thumbs up before you leave and share this video with someone that you think may be interested. Take care and I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye bye.